Whether you're in the mood for a creamy Alfredo, a zesty marinara, or a simple pesto, this customizable pasta dish lets you mix and match flavors to create your perfect bowl of comfort. And with the added sweetness and nutrition of carrots, it's a delicious way to please everybody. The first step is simple, yet very important. I'm going to wash my hands before we start. Washing your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds will prevent the spread of germs from your hands to your family's food. Let's start by cooking 1 pound of pasta according to the package instructions. For this recipe, I'm going to use whole grain spaghetti, but you can use whole grain linguine, fettuccine, elbows, spirals, or orzo pasta if you'd like. Whole grain pasta contains lots of fiber, which is beneficial for gut health, a sense of fullness, and blood sugar control. Many whole grain pastas provide about 25% of your daily value of fiber in one serving. If you have the option to choose whole grain pasta for your dish, try it out. Next, prepare 1 pound or 2 cups of your desired protein. For this recipe, I'll be using boneless, skinless chicken thighs, but you can use ground beef or turkey, beans, peas, or edamame. I'm going to chop these into bite-sized pieces, but you can prepare your protein any way you'd like. I also washed my hands with soap and water after handling my chicken before touching anything around the kitchen. Now let's cook the chicken. Add 1 tablespoon of oil to a pan, and then add the chicken. I set my stovetop to medium-high heat. Let's add the chicken. Cook your meat thoroughly. Since I'm using chicken here, we shouldn't see any pink. If you use a meat thermometer, the internal temperature of the chicken should be at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit when cooked. If using beans or peas as your protein, wait to add these in with the vegetables. Now is when you would start chopping your fresh vegetables. For this recipe, I'm only using canned vegetables, so I'll start prepping those. Let's rinse our canned vegetables. Research shows that rinsing your canned vegetables, not just draining them, can reduce the sodium content by up to 40%. In this recipe, we're using canned sliced carrots, spinach, and mushrooms. Now that these are rinsed and ready to go, let's start cooking them. The carrots are the highlight of this recipe. Carrots are a great source of beta-carotene, and they also provide you with several vitamins and minerals like folate and potassium. I'm going to stir my rinsed vegetables into the pan with the chicken and cook until they are tender and bright. Now that my veggies are nice and tender, I'm going to add 1 jar of sauce. For this recipe, I'm using Alfredo sauce, but you can use 1 jar of marinara sauce, diced or crushed tomatoes, or pesto if you'd like. I'm going to mix until everything is combined and heated through. And we're ready to serve. I've got a serving of pasta. Now I'll add some of my sauce mixture on top. We hope this dish brings warmth and joy to your table. Remember, cooking is all about experimenting and making dishes that you love. Happy cooking, and visit us at foodtalk.org for more healthy and delicious recipes.